No, I think it's massively important. I think we spoke inside about the need for a connection, a relationship, communication, collaboration. I think we've all got difficult jobs to do. My job is to win football games on the field, and your job is to report on some of the stuff that we're doing on the field. And I think it's important that we have this relationship to get a good understanding of what the narrative is about the way I work, the philosophy, and about the style I want to play. And I think the more information that we share, and the better communication that we have, it means that you'll be able to do your work even better than what you do it now. And I think that's massively important in any business or any walk of life, the communication.
You're considering that the style can change in each game depending on different situations and circumstances. What is your premise on the game? How do you like your teams to play?
Well, I think there's a certain style that I want my team to play. I have certain non-negotiables that I think are fundamental to the style of football that we play. But I think the most important thing, and we talk about systems and tactics, etc. But I think what I want more than anything, and I'm sure, and the owners do as well, is that when people come to this stadium, there are certain one or two things that they see. They see an identity of the team. A team that's fighting for the badge of Inter Miami. I think that's really important. A together team, a team that's fighting, a team that's together, a team that shows good spirit. I think in any successful team, when you talk about the great teams in any sport, I think they're the fundamentals that will make any team successful. After that, you get into style of football, the tactics, etc. But I think for me this year, particularly in the first month or two, I want to implement those characters into the team.
What do you think of the new signing you guys made this week, Gregory? I'm sure Chris has told you plenty. I'm sure you've seen some video on him. What do you think about what he'll bring to the team?
Well, I think when you talk about having a good team, I think you need the spine to be really strong. And I think the signings of Ryan Shawcross and Gregory. I've watched a lot of Gregory. To be honest with you, I've spoke to him a lot on Zoom, on FaceTime, whatever it is. He's someone that I think will be an outstanding player for us. He's athletic, he's young, he's hungry. I like hungry players that have got something to prove, players that have got some growth in them to make sure that they keep improving. And I think he's coming in off the back of a season in Brazil where he won't need much preparation time. So I think he will come here, he'll be fit, he'll be physically ready to go. And I think with the midfield players that we've got, I think that gives us a real strong foundation for us to build on.
And Ryan as well. Ryan's had a couple of difficult years of injury, hasn't he? So
yeah.
he's got something to prove as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think Ryan is now made the move to kickstart to the rest of his career. And I think when I saw all the stuff about him leaving Stoke and his farewell, I think the one thing that struck me more than anything was a couple of things really: his character, his leadership, and the type of person that he is. And we spoke inside about having characters and a culture inside a building. I think with Gregory and with Ryan, I think we're putting two people into that building that will enhance the culture, the character, the intensity of the training, the high standards that I want to implement. And I think they're two fantastic signings.
Steve had a report earlier this month, where he said that you guys are maybe looking at Lewis Morgan in a central spot. Is that accurate? If so, what do you see from Lewis that makes you think that he could fit there in a central position as opposed to the wing?
No, I don't. I've not made that comment. So I think Lewis had a fantastic season. He was our best player last season, playing number 7 or number 11. He's got the ability. He's got that quality to be able to, deliver with both left foot and right foot with the same types of quality, and that is a massive bonus for us. And I think my initial meetings with him, my initial observations of him training, is that he's a fantastic footballer, and I think he's going to play a big part in the type of football that we want to play.
I got to ask about Rodolfo. He's obviously a player that last year played as a 10. Maybe not his best position, but he's not necessarily. Where do you see Rodolfo fitting in the grand scheme of things this year?
I think when you talk about Rodolfo Pizarro, I think what you want, forget the position, you want him on the ball.
Sure.
Because he's got great technical ability. He's got the ability that probably some players haven't got, the ability to turn, the ability to see the pass. So I think that's something that we need to work really hard on, is to get our best players on the ball, our best technical players on the ball, and that means that we have to give Rodolfo a good platform, a better platform to be successful. Everyone I've spoke to in the MLS, coaches, friends, tell me what great ability this boy has got. This season we need to see that.
Phil, can you talk a little bit about what situation with Jason, even for Mexico and the national team, and how will you manage, and how will the USL be managed while he's gone?
Well, I think first and foremost, he's gone for 3 weeks. Like I said in there, we're going to bring up Javier Morales from the U17s. Someone with brilliant, he's a Hall of Famer. Every time he walks into the office, I say the Hall of Famers walked into the office. So he's got great experience, Javier. He will come up for the whole of pre-season while Jason's away. I mean, 3 weeks. You know, initially in the 3 week period, you're talking about physical training, physical preparation. So, you know, he will be missed, Jason, but we can't wait to have him back. We've got a great connection already, and with Anthony Poulis as well, who is a hungry young coach, who has got great growth in him. We've got a really fantastic team, and I think in terms of the USL, I think there'll probably be. You know, when Jason was away last year, Darren Powell stepped up to be the USL manager. So I think in the next few couple of weeks, maybe there'll be an announcement on the USL manager.
Are you looking forward to use players maybe from the USL to call them to a first team?
Well, I think it's. I don't think we should shy away for that. It's a commitment of mine to put a USL player, to put one of our own players in the first team this year. That is one commitment that I'm not shy to stand here today and say that if they're good enough, forget the age, they will get opportunities in the first team. And I think that is a commitment of the ownership. That's what they want to see. And I think when you see a Florida kid go on the field for his local team, I think that will inspire all the fans that are coming to the stadium that he's got Florida blood. And I think the big thing is that first one. The minute you do one, I think then the people in the academy from 12, 13s, 14s, they'll see there's a pathway to the first team. And I think with me, my philosophy is all about giving young people opportunities. And you know what? Young people never tend to let you down because they've got that fearless approach. And let's see what they do in pre-season and see if they've got the level. And if they've got the level, then they will play for my team.
Thanks, Phil.